Mtoto malisa bata tredu kinipe kula do kinipe kula do kinipe mtoto malisa bata tredu kinipe kula do kinipe kula do kinipe lazima upende angles ndio kachap lazima unaone nyuma unatoa vya ndani sheke mbio mbaya hadi usukani lazima upende angles ndio kachap lazima unaone nyuma unatoa vya ndani sheke mbio mbaya hadi usukani shika paka power chance ni moja nikiishike na pagawa maisha tisa na hii ya kwake kwa saba Nuru highway na hii road si barabara gym tokitana ndo kile zote kudance sister mawagi ndo kile pige madasta kama nona ovyo asiwahi kuja matanga mtoto malisa bata tredu kinipe kula do kinipe kula do kinipe mtoto malisa bata tredu kinipe kula do kinipe kula do kinipe lazima upende angles ndio kachap lazima unaone nyuma unatoa vya ndani sheke mbio mbaya hadi usukani lazima upende angles ndio kachap lazima unaone nyuma unatoa vya ndani sheke mbio mbaya hadi usukani
What a good evening everybody, karibuni sana. It's a beautiful Monday evening in the 254. Apparently 54 minutes past 3 p.m. 6 minutes to the top of the hour. Let us know where you are tuned in from and where you are listening to us from. Welcome officially to the Rhythm and Scoop at Entertainment and Culture is what we get to talk about. A little bit of politics, of course, because that is what is trending, so keep it locked. I'm the captain of the show. My name is Shmani. We have Joby and Iwoton.
Wagwan people, hope you guys are doing amazing, having a wonderful day so far. Happy new month to everyone who's right here for the first time, and to all our amazing listeners. Hope you had a beautiful weekend, and I'm wishing you guys a beautiful week ahead. Welcome to the Rythm Scoop Show, all about arts, entertainment and culture, every Monday and Friday. And of course, I'm the co-host, Joby, and I do enjoy the show. And for those who shall be catching this on a replay, do leave your comments as well. Karibuni sana.
It's always a great time to be alive here on the Black Hot Fan Network, where we talk about truth, facts, and also the African history. But today is always about art and entertainment. I hope, and I'm so thankful actually, we made it through June, and it's a July to remember. Super excited for more and more blessings. Keep it up.
As always, y'all, it's a Monday, so of course you're gonna be tackling our weekend recap, what we were about, what happened over the weekend. The weekend is 2 days, but things that happen, not even Monday and Tuesday can accommodate that. So it is super crazy, but keep it locked. Make sure you share, of course, your quotes, of course, with us on the comment section. To those tuned with us on the radio, do remember unaweza tuongelesha pale on the comment section. Those who are live with us on TikTok, our TikTok is very active. I hope we get our page. This page,
I know,
is very reluctant. But for those who are tuned in with us, thank you so much for tuning in. Those who are with us on YouTube, share, of course, your comments with us. We're taking a short musical break, and definitely we will be back with our quotes of the day. This is Khadija Ndovuku featuring Vijana Baru Baru. Keep it locked.
Money especially ukisonga na nimesha shindwa kutonga sweetie walai ukienda mbali I miss you stronger if the lights panda juu let us now nitavunjika mguu nikikupanda starstruck you're my music or little star wonder what you are the way you want elefante te quiere tu cuerpo, rompe tocando melodías en tu cuerpo. Akiwa laina jua kile nasema, usikie unakuwaga na mwenyewe mix tasema, ukiniagizia nipewe sintadema.
Of course, my new month quote, I have two. The first one is saying, every new month offers a fresh start, a chance to reset and pursue your goals with renewed enthusiasm. And my second quote, which goes along with that, it says, embrace this new month as a blank canvas, ready to be filled with beautiful memories, accomplishments, and joy. Happy new month.
Happy new month. And my quote of today says, jump for joy, uplift others, love yourself. You got this. That is July. Literally go all the way down.
Yeah.
Jump for joy, uplift others, love yourself. You got this. And the second one is hello July. Just be you because you are unique, worthy, and amazing. Live every day to the fullest as you deserve all the good in life. That is basically to you. So personally, I woke up very grateful and I can't wait to see what's this in store. Amazing.
Amazing. My quote of the day for July is focus on what you are and not what you aren't. Many things will happen this month, but they don't define you.
Yeah.
The world is big enough for everyone to shine. Strive for progress, not perfection. And flowers need time to bloom, so do you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Happy new month.
Hatija ai, unanifanya nisikie kunongwa. Na nimesha shindwa kuponga. Sweetie walai, ukienda mbali I miss you stronger. Money especially ukisaka, saka rumba, saka rumba, saka rumba. Money especially ukisaka, saka rumba, saka rumba, saka rumba. Unanifanya nisikie cool. Great girl, wachilia with trainer. Playlist ya 90s, me at just lighting. Fat dress, apana ngara tight jeans. Mansa or thirsty, oh Lord of mercy, you had me. Nataka kandarasi. Did you know that your toes can curl? Night nurse, I'm ready for your curse. Bad girl, come share my world. Nani especially saka rumba, saka rumba, saka rumba. Nani especially saka rumba, saka rumba, saka rumba. Unanifanya nisikie kunyongwa. Hatija ai, nani especially ukisonga. Na nimesha shindwa kuponga. Sweetie walai, ukienda mbali I miss you stronger.
Of course, that is DJ Nobuku and VJ on that. I hope you guys did jump onto that amazing song. I think it is 1 year now down the line. 1 year ago. Amazing song all the way from 254. But karibuni sana. How are you guys doing?
Amazing.
Looking amazing on this beautiful Monday. You guys didn't tell me it's bright colors.
Yes, that's what's
You look
up.
good,
Thank
Tisha.
Come
you.
Yeah.
Chocolate melanin.
I know. You guys didn't tell me
blending.
we were taking orange, pink, white, like
In
shiny
the
stuff.
spirit.
In the spirit.
Yes.
It's so
It's
allowed.
that month.
Oh, it's that
It's
month.
fast is like bang.
Iwaton,
Steady.
every month is that month for you.
I
I've never
know,
noticed.
I
Iwaton
know.
is just like,
She's
this
never like,
month.
you should keep up, you know?
Keep
Because you
up.
never know
Yeah.
when the it month is. The
I
it
know,
month, like when
literally.
it's gonna be the it month.
It's
Yeah. Keep the faith.
Keep the faith. Plus you said Iwaton wendo nyota. Weka tu hapo to
Hapo tuna
encourage.
encourage
You
too.
want to encourage
Of
too.
course.
We'll be feeling okay. But
You
how was
never
your
know.
weekend?
Awesome.
You wanna go?
Okay, sure. Mine
Yeah.
was good. I
Yeah.
can't complain.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be here. Grateful for another month. I woke up and ilifika Sunday, I was trying to get ready. Then I remembered, I'm like, God damn, I literally have everything I've desired a couple years just back,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see what more I'm gonna achieve. I was trying to imagine myself at 30. I'm like, God damn, I'm gonna be happy.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna be so happy.
Yeah.
And I can't wait.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, apart from that, how was your weekend,
Awesome,
Joby?
awesome,
Yeah?
awesome. I had a beautiful weekend.
Alright.
Just chilled. Went to the village.
Yeah.
I had a good time with my brother.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing amazing.
Shout out to Tev.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, I know.
He's missing people, man.
I know, man. We miss him. It's
Yeah.
good energy, good people.
Amazing.
But Watson, how was your weekend?
That's a good trip back home.
Yeah. I had a good time, man.
Yeah.
Nilienda hadi nikafanya kamini. I tried to do a reel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, hey, let me show people the vitu zinazosahau.
Yeah, I
so
know.
I actually figured out kuna vitu tulikuwa tunakulanga hata sijui zinaitwaje.
Yeah.
So that's why I said if you know, you know. David, I'm like, God damn, hizi vitu sijui zilikuwa zinaitwaje, but
Yeah.
we used to eat them and
Yeah.
like wild fruits.
Okay.
But ni tamu. Yeah, I'm like, hey, shout out to childhood.
Memories.
Shout out to childhood.
I know,
It just took
man.
me back to a lot of things. Nikatembea kidogo,
Yeah.
places we used to walk when we were young.
Yeah.
You know, just connected with nature and
With
all that.
nature.
That was
Amazing.
it.
Makes you feel like, you know what? I've come from somewhere.
I
Yeah.
know. Literally.
So
I
true.
know. Super amazing.
Yeah.
What time was your weekend?
My weekend was chilled. Had a great time with friends and loved ones,
Yeah.
listened to music, dance. Later went out for dinner until like I told you 12.
Yeah.
Just came back in the house like
Mhm.
12 the next day.
Yeah.
12 Sunday in the morning.
Yeah,
12.
literally.
Yeah, I just missed being outside, just in a
Yeah.
quiet night out after having like a great time with friends.
Yeah.
So I had a very, very quiet, amazing, fun weekend with friends.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Amazing.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was amazing. I went for how is it called? Basketball camp.
Okay.
Camping. It was super amazing. A lot of teams were there.
Mhm.
Sponsored by Raptures. I got myself a certificate every day, all day. I'm that girl.
Yeah.
Saizi nikiambiwa ujai kuwa na social engagement, I'll be
Okay.
like, I have a certificate for that.
Right.
I work with the community. So
Work with
yeah,
the
I really did. I can be a social worker, you
Right.
know,
Mhm.
literally with that certificate.
Right.
One thing I learned
Yeah.
during the weekend,
Yeah.
girls, you need to get a taser.
Yeah.
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 You need to get a taser. I won't
Yeah.
give much details, but you just need to have a taser with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Or
agree.
If not a gun,
Yeah.
have a taser with you.
What happened?
I said I
Pepper
won't give too
spray.
many details,
Oh,
but
alright.
you know, have a taser.
Yeah.
You know, don't allow motherfuckers to just mess with you,
Yeah.
especially men.
Yeah, I know.
It's just crazy. So have a taser.
Always.
Have something. Spray.
Yeah.
Pepper spray.
Whatever.
Tear
Pepper spray.
gas.
Tear gas canisters. They eat them in Kenya.
The position I was at Jana when I was coming back home, and the
Yeah.
situation that caught me to, it really sunk in my head. I'm like, lazima niode taser. I
Yeah.
swear. Like, I'm gonna carry a taser everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Bring your bullshit. I don't care kama uko na kifafa. I was defending myself.
I know,
swear. I was
literally.
defending
I get it.
myself because I won't care. Why are you touching me?
I know.
You know, don't touch me. I don't know why men feel always entitled by that.
Yeah, they have that
Mm, you
everywhere. Just feel like hi and I'm like, why would you do
Why
that?
would you say hi and touch somebody?
Why would you not,
you
why
know.
would you not do that, honestly?
The position I was at Jana kama siningekuwa nina gun, I would be among the cops right now being hated. Literally, I swear.
Yeah.
And I've blown someone's head. I was like,
Right.
there's no way, and you're feeling entitled. There's just
know.
no way.
And then somebody you don't know.
That's the thing.
It's so sad. It's so crazy. Mostly African men, we need to do better when it comes to that.
I
We are the
agree.
one and harassing our women, the same time calling them names, making them feel like shit, and at the same time you're complaining, why are our women running away from us? So you know, you
Your
disappoint us.
behavior.
Yeah, your behavior,
So
literally.
true. Yeah.
It's so ghetto, guys.
I
But not
agree.
everybody. Change on that.
Yeah.
I think also men are supposed to be taught at a younger age how to handle women. And I believe it is very, very important for
It
them to be
is.
taught that. And I feel like most of the men that actually know how to do that are the ones with sisters. Because every time they'd be like, I wouldn't want my sister to be, for
What's
somebody
with
to
that?
mess with
Yeah.
her. So at the end of the day, they know very well, they see how their sisters have been raised and that. But I believe a lot of these people need to be taught. This is how you handle a woman. We'll be avoiding stuff like GBV.
True.
Yeah, we'll be avoiding stuffs like sexual harassment and all that. But all in all, hope you guys are okay.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
My weekend, I told you I went for a basketball camp.
Oh, okay, nice,
Yeah, and
nice.
it was super amazing.
Nice.
On Sunday I was with friends. I was just outside, literally in a good way. Yeah.
Okay,
I wasn't.
nice.
In
I
a good
played.
way.
Yeah, I played also basketball. Got a certificate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, and I just had a good time. Ate a lot of food. By then, mbona hizi food za nini zikuangi poa za event. I mean, why is it not?
Really?
I mean,
More.
yeah, isn't if you're a lot of people, have you ever
Yeah,
noticed?
so-
Hata kwa matanga hazikuangi mzuri ama like quality food.
Okay,
You
for
know the
us, we
taste.
hire
At a
chefs. I'm
funeral?
not gonna cap on that.
Even
Our
it was
matangas.
hired chefs,
Hired
but
chefs?
ni kama the quantity of people matters. Watu wakiwa wengi sana,
They
True.
just look
taste,
shagalabagala.
ama
Yeah.
taste inakuja inakuwa different.
Yeah,
It's
you don't
different
put
from when
much
you-
into it.
Uko like, why is it not salty? Why is it? Anyway, apart from the food, I had a good organizer. Mtanyimwa kazi next time.
I'm grateful.
I know. Mtanyimwa kazi next time. I shout out to my friends who always give me side hustles. I really like that. It's super,
Amazing.
super amazing. But through this weekend, there was a lot that happened. Of course, that has been the conversation the whole day.
Okay.
Which in the morning, that is basically what you are talking about. This, I still say, this TikTok needs to go. We love it, but yes, people on this TikTok don't understand a lot of stuff that is happening in Kenya, so
I
they're just
know.
dormant.
Okay.
Our
But those
Tik-
who are paying attention.
yeah, they're those,
really.
but they'll be complaining. Shout out to Jam Mosquito was complaining. You guys need to put music. I'm like, there's a lot to talk about. Calm down with the music, and stuff like that. But it's amazing. Tomorrow we are getting our TikTok back, right?
Yeah,
Oh my
tomorrow.
gosh, I'm excited.
I'm excited too, but we won't get it on the morning show.
Right.
Damn, it's gonna be back in the afternoon.
But I appreciate this TikTok too. It's
though.
amazing.
Yeah, we really
TikTok.
appreciate them
Yes,
so much.
They join in a lot of people join in.
The good thing is once somebody joins, they don't leave.
Yes, that's a good
Atakam
thing.
paka 5 hours.
Yes, that's
They
the
just
good thing.
sit and
Yeah.
just listen.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful, beautiful platform. We're also gonna be live soon on our Instagram in the morning.
Yeah.
So check us out, guys, over there. But conversation that we were talking about this weekend, I want us to, of course, start with serious conversations, kidogo, just a recap,
Yeah.
and then we get to now a little bit of entertainment. At least right now we can get a little entertainment news apart from
Yes.
Reject Finance. It's
know.
been there for almost
A month.
a month plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And first and foremost, it's the how do we say, the interview that caught a lot of people's attention.
Yeah.
So I didn't know personally. This was I was coming from a friend's place yesterday evening. So nimepanda mat. I'm coming back to Rongai, and then this guy sits next to me. Nikababa mzae. He has his phone, and then nikaona sura ya Ruto. Then it's like this. And then I just got mad. I'm like, I don't even want to hear this guy's voice or anything. I didn't know there was an interview. I'm like, umse anaona nini? I decided to put my earphones because the voice literally pisses me off. So nikishuka, naona tu kwa maduka yenye kuna TV, everybody has the same thing. So I keep wondering, what is it that is running? What is it that is happening here? And all that, and then I actually found out later that it was an interview, and on the interview a few highlights that happened. And I want to acknowledge the journalists first and foremost. I think this is why they bring us back, however much, and I keep saying however much the media might be corrupt and all that, and there's some good part of this good side of media, and such kind of journalists who are not scared. Shout out to Linus, who was my favorite over there. Joe did amazing, Kaikai did amazing, and they were not scared of asking those questions. You could feel the tension. Kwanza Linus alikuwa na, president was telling him, okay, that's your opinion. The way he always answers, akishashindwa, like, keep your opinion.
Yeah.
The interview starts from my brothers. The interview starts from my brothers, and then goes to gentlemen. The more it gets hot, the more the relationship
I know, it's getting
reduces.
distance.
I was like, this interview, if it took the next 3 hours,
Yeah.
by the end of the interview, people will be called, you criminals.
Yeah.
Because he even started to accuse people. He was like, were you there?
Right.
Yeah, when he was being asked questions about it, he was like, Kwani, were you there? Were you on the ground and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So I want to first acknowledge the journalists who were not scared to ask those questions. You could feel how uncomfortable the president was to answer most of the questions. Of course, one question that, or rather one conversation that caught my eye was when he was asked, why is a liar? And he was shown his videos lying. And he was like, stop being biased, my brother. Linus, he was just like, Lilo, stop being, you've been showing a lot of negativity in this interview. And it's not me, Mr. President. I was like, maybe after you telling him that, maybe Linus is gonna come down and let him be.
Yeah.
I go like, let's just share these videos, guys. And I loved the fact that he continued doing it.
Okay.
And that for me was a very big highlight. I don't know if I can get that clip only, so that I can share only that part, and then we can talk about or give our thoughts about it, because apart from that there was questions of stuff like, what are you going to tell the mother of the kid? And the first thing he answered, which didn't make sense, he said, first and foremost, the mother of that kid, the kid is alive, so you can easily tell
He has no
he has not even I was like, he's trying to, it's not about even him answering this question for us. The reason maybe even just why he went to this interview is to create or to clean your image.
Of course.
Yeah, the image that people are watching outside. It
And
doesn't,
people demand answers.
people
from
demand
you.
answers. It's just clearing an image of international people. Wanaona wako like, huyu akukufa wasani sawa. And then I'm like, it's not even for him, it's not even about what people went through.
Right.
It's about his image. He didn't die, so
2
why are we
billion.
so why are we talking about it if he's alive? And then he was like, okay, he's dead. He's dead. Okay, so he was not the one with the rubber bullets. And I'm asking, can rubber bullets kill somebody, bro? What do you mean?
8.
He's dead, literally. So it is live bullets. So you're trying to act like police were not using live
I feel like
bullets.
this information was passed to him.
Yeah.
Obviously, because a lot is happening.
Yeah.
Either people are passing this information to him or not.
I feel like this was his order. This is how it sounds to me, right?
Yeah.
There is demonstrations. Anyone who causes vandalism, anyone who comes in the force of which people are not, I'd say for Rongai, I'm not just gonna be very honest. For Rongai, the people are demonstrating. The way the demonstration started, you could tell it was not a peaceful demonstration. And then we had information later, these were paid goons from Kibera by a couple of MPs, either from here or other counties, to come and cause vandalism of businesses so that they can literally distract the peaceful demonstration.
Yeah.
And I'm certain I'm not saying that like among the people who are demonstrating there is no, or we didn't have peaceful demonstrators, we did, but majority, the way they began, it was all about just chaos. Okay,
I want to actually
but
disagree.
the way I feel like now the way the orders were given is anywhere there's, because we saw the effect of it from Tuesday, that was last week. Anywhere there's demonstration, whether peaceful or not, shoot to kill. Shoot to kill.
Yeah.
So he didn't care whether it was in a Rongai, whether it was in a Muranga, because this guy was answering about Ngong. If you try follow up, even if there was demonstration in Ngong, I've not seen kills. Literally, we've not seen much of the report from Ngong. But this guy gave answers about Ngong when the question was about Rongai. So I feel like number one, the way he was giving, or the way he's giving his orders, is not even following up how many numbers of deaths he's causing, and this is why he has no track of even if the kid is dead or not, and what really happened. I
want to agree to disagree. Number one, when demonstration started in Rongai, it was really peaceful. You know why? When we went to the market, all of us, they started here at this point. And they were very peaceful. You remember?
For those who went, I remember the first group that went.
Exactly. They were really, really peaceful. So the group of revolution in Rongai, they were even asking that morning, what wanapatana wapi? Kwasema, stop, no vandalizing of stuff. So the people of Rongai were not up for chaos. I was having this what is it called? Conversation with my Nduthi guy in the morning when I came, and he was like, Nima polisi ndio waliprovoke, because people were not throwing stones at them. People started throwing stones.
Did you watch the boys who are on this side?
But Joby,
Did you watch the boys that were on this side, to be specific?
We watched them, Joby, but silikuwa ishaanza sasa ngoni. Exactly. I'm saying they went all they were like this when it started. Wanakotana ki groups. The more they come, the more people. So whatever I want to confirm is people started on a peaceful note. There was no vandalism. And then later when they met the police, and I want to agree when you say they were given orders, shoot to kill. Anywhere there is demonstration, whether peaceful or not. Tupeni tear gas, toa watu wasi demonstrate. So when they were throwing tear gas at people got frustrated. And that's how watu wakaanza kurushana na polisi, because we are walking, literally. Why are you throwing tear gas? Because you've been given orders. So with that, it's a reaction. And then you throw tear gas and we are quiet. That cannot happen. And you're not vandalizing. So with throwing tear gas, looting and all that, it ended up to a very bad
Well,
day.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. That's why I say that there was. It's not like we didn't have peaceful demonstrators amongst the chaos. As much as we saw chaos, because I saw it after you guys at mmetoka, I was like, guy, mmetoka na watu wameanza ku demonstrate. Is this gonna be okay?
Yeah.
So I saw the first group that went and then everybody flagged.
Yeah, they had even
passed.
flags.
And then immediately I started hearing, tear gas, and we saw a group of people throwing stones and everything and all that reaction. But again, I feel like this is where we need to go back again to also the MPs, because most of the people also causing this is not just, we might assume actually it's the president himself actually giving the orders, and probably also the order could come also from an MP, because I feel like so far understanding most of the things and what is happening in Africa, we've misunderstood people's position. We think an MP is a leader, which Dimora said, and something I had someone also say in an interview. We think MPs are leaders, and I feel like also from the cops, this is where they feel like they can take orders from them. I feel like so the cops do not understand who the MPs are. What's their purpose in people's lives, the community, the society, what's their job in the parliament. You can't just call me because you're an MP and I'm a police officer because tuko kuna connections ati nimesema toa amount of. I feel like that is what is happening. It could be a mixture of orders from the president, and in other counties it could be also the MPs. And if apart from that, we also seen the MPs themselves using their the stolen funds from the citizens, which is what we're fighting for, to pay goons to come and cause chaos because they voted yes for this financial bill.
I want to also agree. I think we were having this conversation in the morning. First and foremost, you remember, and we were made to understand that MP is a representative. That is why we can actually get 1,000 signatories and get an MP out of a seat. Because he's a member of parliament. He represents the people. And that is why you find MPs, and I told you this in the morning, if you can't confirm, that is why MPs don't make rules. They don't. Wao wako hapo kupeana vote, wana represent the public. Watu wa kwangu wanasema aje? Watu wa kwangu akiniambia nifanye yes, I'm supposed to go with yes. If they say no, I'm not with no. And that is why there's a difference between an MP and a senator, because a senator makes rules. So that's why you find most of these senators are very smart people, intellectuals. Even their debates, when you hear senatorial debates, how they go down. Remember people like what is the name? Asige? Crystal Asige, MP Kajuang. When you hear their conversations, that is why, because they know they'll debate, they'll say, before we pass this rule, and imagine they write the rules, they pass it first from the Senate, it's when it's taken to the MPs. So you should understand there's a difference of these people. But most of people don't understand and don't have a knowledge about who is supposed to rule. And I feel also us as citizens, most of us don't understand. This is why these politicians and the president takes advantage that we are the government. We are the bosses, not him. Literally, without us, there's no president.
There's no government.
And there's no government. So the people are supposed to understand who is the boss. It's vice versa. They make us think like they're the bosses, but they don't have any power. If we decide, like right now, see what is happening, just us deciding as the youth and people of Kenya that we are tired, see the changes that have been happening, see how the country has been tense, just because the people are trying to get back to where they're supposed to be at. And it's super amazing. But before you give your thought, let me play this video real quick, and you see venye alikuwa anashindwa hata and he looks at the legend like, was that me lying? I can lie.
With you, and I would like you to respond to yourself, to the clips that we are going to play.
But you see Linus.
Just watch that, Your Excellency.
I think Linus.
Linus akwambia ati let's watch that Mr. X. No,
you don't bring clips that are in a biased way. You select maybe something that has not happened. Can you be fair and select clips across the board? What I said and has been done, and what I said and maybe has not been done.
I don't think let's watch that.
He didn't stop. After but let's watch that.
Yes, you can watch that.
These people don't understand the damage they are doing to the people and the economy of Kenya. kwa hii taxes wanaongeza usiku na mchana. Na mimi nataka niwaulize.
What?
Yeah, imagine. Na yeye ndiye anaongeza taxes
Yeah.
usiku na
Kwa
Mchana.
watu wa hapa Manga, tafadhali mkiona tumesimama hapa mbele yenu, tunawaambia ya kwamba tutengeneze hiyo serikali inakuja ambayo inaelewa lugha ya mwananchi wa kawaida.
Oh my God.
If you have good ideas, why do you need the police?
So that's
Why do you need blackmail?
If you have good ideas, why do you need the police?
This is a
Why are you
bumper
deploying
on
police?
event, trust
The same
me.
things you were saying before you were doing them.
Yeah.
So when are you stopping lying? When
Why do you need intimidation? If you have better ideas, sell them to the people of Kenya. There are enough intelligent people in Kenya to differentiate what is good from what is better and what is best.
Woman, you knew.
Ni jambo mbaya sana kama tutatumia askari polisi kuumiza wananchi wa
Oh my gosh.
His words.
And you know his
Literally
words,
his
his
words.
words. And you know he's
sad
watching
to
them.
see that.
I feel like
I just love the fact he's watching them.
he's there and he
You
knows
know?
he's not taking it easy on him.
sio na hatia, eti kwa sababu wako na maoni tofauti ya kisiasa.
Niwaeleze ya kwamba
Oh my God. Look at
And then he's so embarrassed. You can
Yeah.
see I feel like
I feel like this guy is in a really tight corner where
He is.
Venye inafaa.
I want to second what Kid said, and something we also spoke about,
Yeah.
I think, on Tubonge last week.
Yeah.
The question that Kamlesh ended the show with: what is going to be the next step for Kenya after this?
Yeah.
After what we can see, Kenya is not going to be the same.
It's
People are
not.
so woke,
It's
and this
not.
is so alarming to the West because. Even if it's gonna stop, we've given them the alert that hey, we are very much aware of what you're
And
doing.
we know.
Okay, we're watching you. We know
Yeah.
the steps you're taking when we're not up to them. So
Exactly.
it's not going to be the same, and I'm looking forward to see literally. I feel like revolution. I feel like for Kenya, tukienda sana, I give us 15 years.
Yeah.
I give us 15 years for us to completely take over back Kenya. But for Africa as a whole to cope up with the world, to catch up what Kenya
Yeah.
is doing,
Yeah.
20 years.
Oh.
I give Kenya 15 years
Or even
for
less.
me.
Yeah, you
Or
never
even
know.
less,
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah.
But I give us 15 years for us to fully be on the same path where Burkina Faso is at.
Yeah.
I give us 10.
Right.
Yeah.
That
15,
never
10.
happened.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not impossible
It's
because
not.
even this, nobody saw it coming.
Nobody like this. Imagine before demonstration.
Yeah.
That even the day before we were at
Yeah.
a very bad state.
Yeah.
And then in a spin of even what wako
But I feel like it was very.
Yeah.
If you've been checking on TikTok,
Yeah,
I
I've
feel like
seen.
you
Even
could,
on
you could
Twitter.
feel the anger of the people.
Yeah.
Like
Remember
You could
what we were
feel-
talking about?
Yeah, you
like
could-
the time, is it a month ago? And you're like, you feel like something is about to happen.
Yeah, like,
we were actually sitting on this seat. and
Yeah.
I just feel like something is about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing it. Personally, I've been picking it from the rage of the people. I'm like, man,
So mad.
people are really mad.
Yeah.
Politically, people, it's not just Kenya, but it's gonna be something crazy.
Gonna be something
So,
crazy.
Yeah.
And
not gonna be the same.
every time you right now if you walk and just if you want to know people walk,
Yeah.
just go and ask anybody, and even people we've had here,
Yeah.
ask them who controls the world, they tell you it's IMF.
They know.
Literally they know. That's the first thing.
Mhm.
If you want to know somebody's work,
Yeah.
they know Ruto doesn't control
Yeah.
Kenya. They
Yeah.
know he doesn't rule this
Mhm.
nation. So for that to happen, literally there's something. So this is
We asked people before we came here yesterday,
assessment.
and many of those that responded to me directly, and to even our platforms, on KTN News, on Spice FM, on NTV, on Citizen, and we're asking them, what question should we ask the president this evening? And one thing that many of them were saying is, when will he stop lying?
Can you tell us the truth? Let me say the following. I told the people of Kenya
if you want to know it's always a liar, they start from
I know.
yeah, they start
I
from
told.
that. Yeah.
that I would reduce the prices of fertilizer from 7,000 to 2,500.
I feel like after that they should have played the video of where we
Fertilizers are fake.
where the government
I know.
set aside 5 billion and then we had fake
Five
fertilizer.
fertilizer, yeah.
That is the next video they should have played there. Sijui mbona hawakucheza na
I
hiyo
think it
video.
was just going to, and then he had started now getting emotional, and he said, "That's your opinion."
We don't care.
You know, and stuff like
It
that.
is facts, not our opinion.
I don't know
how that.
The reason I say people are buying it at 2,500 is because it's not the real fertilizer.
Exactly.
That is just
the original
why.
fertilizer literally is expensive.
It's expensive.
Lock
So
up.
you're selling people fake stuff
Yeah.
for a cheaper price and you expect people not to talk about it. People are dumb enough.
It is a lie because they buy it at 2,500.
It's fake, it's trashy, and it's being sold by the government.
Okay.
For the past 10 years?
No, it's been, I don't, yeah, it's
For the
been,
past 10 years.
It's been since
So-
Uru's
regime, literally, yeah.
somewhere,
But
either
how did it-
Akitoka 2022.
Exactly.
How did it
2022.
take it like so long for guys to realize it's fake?
That's what I was wondering. Also, this
Almost a
farmers.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this was a documentary released at the beginning of the year, if you guys can remember. Yeah, I think at the beginning of this year, so it has been a year.
Okay.
People have been buying fake fertilizer.
Fake fertilizer.
You know? Like, it's
Directly
crazy.
sold by the government.
I was shocked personally. Again, this is where when you talk about miseducation, where it's crazy. Do you know original fertilizer how it smells?
Yeah.
You know?
I've kind of felt the scent of it.
The smell?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the people do not know that. Because I remember it was Demore, we were arguing here, and Asema, he's never seen a real fertilizer. And if so, it's rare to find, which I agree.
Okay.
It's very rare to find. If you actually look at the percentage of availability of fertilizer in Kenya, I think it's 4%, 4 point something. So you tell me, how did the government be able to, how was it they were able to subsidize all that amount, set aside that amount, and then to all that, like budget walikuwa set aside literally with 4% of availability of fertilizer
Fertilizer,
in
money
the
was
country.
pocketed.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
so when you talk
Yeah.
about miseducation, I'm
Yeah.
saying that I feel like this is where why people are carried so dumb is because you're given fake education, which you don't, you can't even differentiate between real and
And
fake.
fake, exactly.
Because this, if we really were smartly educated Kenyans, we should have known from the word
Yeah.
go, from the first sacks of bags, this
Yeah.
is so fake.
And I was
this is
even,
not real.
I
The
wondered,
smell.
Joby, because as a farmer, how don't you know?
Thank you.
Exactly.
That
as a
is why,
farmer.
because
Yeah.
fertilizers are used by farmers. How are you telling me you are big and you're a farmer?
And I've never seen a farmer who's reliable on one thing.
Yeah, no,
If
I've
this
never.
doesn't work, the next
There is
season you
always
try
another
something
one.
else.
Undakunaambia you've been using your fertilizers,
Ah.
your stuff have been drying, and then you don't question.
Yeah.
So what do? You go and buy another fertilizer. Man.
I told I told the people of Kenya we're going to have a housing program. A housing program is underway.
Who
in
is it
Kenya.
going to benefit? Are we going to see people in Kibera get into those houses? Are we going to see Kibera being renovated after that? You know, get another affordable houses built under Kibera? What is going to happen?
Yeah.
That is the question, and I feel like there's a lady who questioned this. Hizo affordable houses anajengea nani kama si watu wa Kibera?
Exactly.
Because personally, I don't feel like I need an affordable house kama ni 2-bedroom. I'm already
Exactly.
living in a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
So please help someone else who's living in Kibera.
It's true.
Set up bed sitters and set up something
Exactly.
else. Find a way how you're gonna get rid of slums. Because there's no way taking and picking up lands, affordable houses, and people are still stuck in the same slums.
Exactly.
Who are you helping?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, I was saying this
Uh-uh.
in the morning with this affordable. When you came with the idea, tutajenga manyumba,
Yeah.
you didn't tell the people I'm gonna tax you.
Yeah. That's
That
true.
is something you didn't tell the people. You're going to be taxed directly from your
From your
salary.
salary.
Right now you work with the government. Housing levy shaongezwa. When unakatwa NHIF, unakatwa housing levy. Inakuja kama imereduciwa direct.
Yeah.
You tell people we're going to have housing programs. You're not telling the people we are going to get money. You didn't tell people we are going to get that money from you. People already have their homes. So wenye washajenga.
Yes.
Mbona wakata housing levy? Ask yourself this question. So you sell this beautiful flower idea and you don't tell people how you're gonna get it there. Nika una hide something. Because the deeper thing is getting into their pockets.
It's true.
Housing levy ilipitishwa hata watu after hadi watu walikata. Unakumbuka people
Yeah.
refused.
Yeah,
But they
there
still
was
passed
that.
it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Dana, I walked from my uncle's home till the shopping center.
Yeah.
It's like an hour.
Yeah.
So we walked for an hour just to keep my story, and I was looking just at the things and the development to see what changes do we have.
Yeah.
Because I barely take straws there. And I was like, God damn, you just need a good budgeting, not the way this government does. But let me trust you, if you set the funds aside and you mean to do something,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen, and it's very easy. And Zana, I saw opportunities with my own very naked eyes. I'm like, God damn, if only I just had money.
Exactly.
And if I just get the right amount of money, I'm becoming a business competitor in that place.
Right.
Trust me,
Literally.
because people are so behind.
People are so behind.
Ukiangalia the type of things people have in terms of sijui
Right.
suitcases, sijui sanduku. Any niko like bro, any watu tuko sijui 2024 nyi bado mko 1960.
Literally.
I was so pissed mpaka naangalia Crocs sijui ni zile edition ya kwanza ya Crocs. Tuko edition ngapi ya Crocs sasa?
One of a float. It's not
Bado
called
si
Crocs.
hizo sasa.
Float.
Hizo edition ya kwanza. Tuko sijui what edition of Crocs watu wako bado sijui.
I tell you.
You just need, trust me, you just need, if you finance like if you set the budget, this is what you want to do and you do it, the benefits are gonna come
Are
later.
gonna come.
The problem with our system is that they want to see the benefits immediately without first trying to do whatever you're supposed to be doing. Because I feel like this affordable housing, being honest, thinking about it and being realistic, and one of the ways of getting rid of slums, we, number one, I believe, and I'm gonna check, and that just gave me the interest in the structures they want to come up with. Are we talking about bed sitters? Are we talking about one bedroom? And what the
singles.
structure inside them?
Yeah.
What is the budget also, like, cause kuna exterior na interior, sindio?
Yeah.
Whatever, exterior na interior design and everything. So we want to check all those details. How much is it costing and what they're setting aside, you know, and what we can do and how we can help actually get rid of Kibera Madare. Because if this is actually affordable, it should be affordable enough to set people aside in this first. Get rid of Kibera, you know, build another affordable houses. Take people from Madare, bring them here. From Madare, build the same and it's so easy.
Exactly.
You just need the money.
I believe that the money is there. There is just accountability.
They don't want to do
That
it.
is the problem.
True,
Somebody
exactly
pockets
wanted to
that
say that.
money. They want to pocket it, or they want to do like really cheap things.
Yeah.
You know that are just going to get people nyumba zanzita collapse or some faker stuff.
Hata
And
kama ni
that's
cheap,
why-
ziko wapi?
Like
Ah,
literally,
si
the
bado
time we're
haijaanza bado.
talking about that fact that what do you call it? Accountability with this generation.
Exactly.
Like the MP KJ.
Yeah.
The fact that you're saying all this was just AI. It talks about what Joby was saying and also Kid was saying on my show. The people who are in this house, the parliament, they're not that educated in a way because they feel like Africans are not educated. So you can just play with their minds by saying like the demonstration was AI and we're just gonna buy it. With this generation, they're so woke, they're very intelligent and smart. You're like, how can you use that card on us? Guys, they felt very disrespected.
Yeah.
But the fact you're saying the demonstration was AI,
I know.
It's the
It
fact
didn't
that
happen.
they're behind technologically.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
You want to tell me you don't know an AI structure?
I literally don't know how an AI
You
looks
just don't
like.
know an AI.
I
This is
wonder.
animation,
I
bro.
know.
That
You can't
makes
tell animation
people
and
sad.
real people.
I know. And then you call
You know?
yourself, I'm a digital what? What
Then he
did you
came and
call
apologized.
Film, whatever.
Yeah.
As a graphic, is it designer or
Yeah.
something?
Whatever.
Whatever.
He's
I
a
Yeah.
tell
joker.
you,
He
A
was
comedian.
a comedian.
oh my god, it
Yeah.
was a fake demonstration. That made everybody upset.
He's a comedian.
They
He's
felt
not
so
as good as that.
disrespected, honestly. Yeah.
And so that is what was happening. It was so bad. And these MPs wamesalimiwa.
Hey,
Most
yo.
of them
Kwanza
wana-
ule mwenye anavaa kofia ka red.
So
The murderer.
I've seen Sudi is going through a lot, guys. We need to keep him in
He's
our
just
prayers.
yapping.
Uliona video yake, he was crying at the club. He couldn't manage anything.
Akirombosewa.
And then there's one that he was just like, amechoka na maisha yake yote.
They're not. Let me
And-
tell you, these people are not okay mentally.
They're not. Every time.
If they're okay mentally, it's pretending and through alcohol or
And
drugs.
the glitz
Yeah.
and the glitters.
Yeah,
To
and to
feed-
feed people like, hey Nicole, I'm the
Yes.
master, but bro,
That's it.
deep inside, trust me, when Ruto is shaking.
Let me tell you
There's
the
no
reason
way
as
you
to
can
why.
face your rejection. You're
Yeah. Let me tell you.
That's not even one person. The way you feel with one or two people, can
Nothing
you
even
imagine?
to do with leadership.
Leadership
What would you
is
come out?
you.
Can you
Wa-
imagine?
binadamu.
That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine how you feel with one person? And this is like a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling.
I want to attest to you, it is true they're not okay, because at the event that I was supposed to, I was attending this weekend, the camp, it was supposed to host 3 MPs and ward reps and MCAs. But last minute, they were cancelled.
Yeah.
They were told, ukijaribu kutoka, and I was at Dago. So it's at KJ's, right? Constituency. And do you remember his Nini was burnt down? The CDF and his office in Dagoretti was burnt down. So Akambiwa, if you dare come here, this event is going to itaribika because people are mad. People are just waiting, and if they hear you're coming, they will come for that purpose.
Yeah.
And we don't want a chaotic event. So stay at home, we send you videos. And they said, nobody, ulikuwa unajaribu hata kuongea usipate ukiongea anything related to politics. People was trying to forget that because Kenyans are hungry and they're just ready for blood. They want to meet you, wakusalimie. I've seen a lot of people wamesalimiwa. There was, and you can see, even if they try to attend this burial, even churches, like literally the youths are going to churches na wanaambia msikubali watu waingie kwa hii kanisa. I saw Ruto go to this church on he sneaked into a church at Nandi. On his way out, even people outside were waiting for him. Wanamshautia.
I saw it.
Wanamshautia mwizi outside the church.
Right.
Like people are really eager, and people don't want any joke with you know, anything to do with them. So that is just what was happening. Apart from all that, we have our not our very own. We have Karen Nyamu, who actually said that, and do remember about the pad thing. And remember she was talking shit and talking about tampons and shit like that. So she went ahead and said a foundation is having meetings with Cortex to negotiate a good deal so that she can supply free tampons to school, particularly in the slums. Only a few hours later for Cortex to reply and say, we have no partnership. This is a fake. You know. So for me, I feel like this is politics. These politicians, they want to lie like they're working for people. Like at sell that PR.
Who even believed
who at sell that PR to people. And I think because she came up with this idea, mostly because first and foremost, people are rejecting finance bill kulikuwa na parts. So it might go and create for her some PR. And I do remember she had also talked about tampons really badly, so people are mad. So she's trying to get away to actually calm down people, but Cortex is really quick. And then I think she replied it and said, "Sijui mnaniaibisha" or something, just on the line.
Chickens.
Msikwe.
Don't be chickens.
After kupatikana. Mimi natamani huyu asalimiwe. What is her job?
That's what she's been asking the whole time.
What is that?
I feel like she's the youngest mother kwa parliament.
No.
That's why she get. I'm saying I feel like she's the youngest mother. Scare words not to me, okay? She's the youngest mother kwa parliament. And slay, little bit of slay. Like kanaelewa tu. She's .com. That is the one
I want to
that's
say
why she's giving this old Negroes.
I feel like she's bubbly enough to make them kwa parliament wamsikie.
She's .com.
Yani tu she's bubbly atapita hapo wa make some few jokes na MP mzee mwingine anacheka and I want to check what is the work of a nominated
senator.
I want to see today, because I don't actually understand. I never see her talking about development. Which constituency of a nominated, she's a senator, right? I don't really understand what is their job. Do they work for the power of and the role of a senate in Kenya as follows: empowered to represent the interests of the countries, but nominated, they're not telling me about that. They're saying
I think it should be the same. It should fall under the senator, but I don't feel like there's a role of unnominated. She's just a senator, but she was nominated. Right?
So she does
so
all the things.
What's the role of a senator?
Yeah, they make rules. Yeah, they make rules at the end of the day. The power and the role of the Senate in Kenya are as follows: empowered to represent the interests of the countries and their governments, participate in lawmaking, they make laws, by considering, debating and approving bills concerning counties, determine allocation of national revenue among counties. That is what I was telling you. The Senate is where the whole thing happens. Rules are made there, bills are passed over there, debates. The MPs are just, yes or no. That is their function. So literally, I don't know which Senate she represents, literally, but I feel like she's just, I don't know.
Okay, Karen Nyamu, what I'm gonna say about Karen Nyamu for me, I don't know who believed, number one, what she said, Jana. Because you should question yourself, how is it someone who voted yes on a financial bill to come again to try to help the same community she talked shit about, Number one, like I said, using tampons actually is not a flex.
Even for kids.
It's not a flex. And then secondly, she's talking about kids using tampons. She's talking about children. children. I'm at the age of, let's say, for me, I started my periods at the age of 13. I'm at the age of 13. I'm still a virgin, so I'm
Exactly.
supposed to insert.
I was telling you what
You know
was
what am I?
happening in
You
the
know,
morning.
have you ever used a tampon before?
Sure.
Yeah, I have.
That
Yeah.
shit is so uncomfortable. Let me tell
Yeah.
you. I feel like, and I'm gonna be very honest, which I feel like someone like her should not say it, and maybe
Yeah.
tu jili yani venye tu wako venye
Yeah.
yako tu mwili yake venye iko probably. But for me it's very, and it's the most uncomfortable thing. You know, I don't even understand women who put coil on their coochie.
Yeah.
Why do you have a all iron on your body?
I
Like,
wonder.
why do you put a all
I
iron
wonder.
under your coochie? I don't get it, being honest.
Yeah.
So if I number one, nilikuwa too surprised thinking, like her saying I use tampons thinking it's a flex, understanding and imagining how disgusting it is, and then you're talking about children who are in primary who start their people just from, we have in the back office talking about having girls who start their periods at the age of 9, and kinashila wanastuka like. Yeah, the people start
That
their
happens.
periods. Yeah, the people
Yeah.
start their periods at a very early age.
Yeah.
So you're not telling me because the school cannot provide normal pads,
Sanitary towel.
I should just use
Yeah.
tampon. That is so crazy. You're
Yeah.
literally talking about cervical cancers. You're not even considerate enough to know what or where these tampons, where they came from, what chemicals are used to process them, to even make them to become, kuzitengeneza to, are they safe enough for the girls? Because we know this is just being thrown in Africa. Can we come up with our own manufacturing industries, or do we need to keep on relying on imported sanitary towels?
Yeah.
You sound dumb as fuck, and I'm so sorry to say that, but you sound dumb as fuck. I think the dumbest person I've ever seen in my whole life, actually,
It's Karen.
this is Karen Nyamu, and
For
I'm gonna
real.
be, she's such a dumb person.
Yeah.
Because she's always trending for bullshit and she thinks it's a flex.
And that is why
And
I
for once
always
I'm not even trending because of my bed.
I'm like,
I'm-
who cares? That's a
What?
whole Senate.
Wow.
And finding herself in drama na kota na mapolisi in
Ah.
stage.
And
Anafanyiwa
then
sijui
it is,
nini.
I blame also the bloggers, because we're entertaining this bullshit a lot. We're giving these people clout, and we're giving them platform for them to get our
More-
attention,
and more attention.
which they don't deserve. Karen Nyamu, you don't deserve my attention. I even feel pathetic talking about you. Don't deserve my attention. You're a psychopath, a narcissist. You're supposed to be out of that seat.
Literally. And that's why
Which women do you
we
represent?
were actually even talking about in the morning how did she get nominated.
Yeah, we were
Number
just
one, you're not
talking about
voted
Through
in.
the bed, the same bed
Exactly.
she's not trending
That is
about.
what I was saying in the morning,
You have
right?
to bend it over.
Literally, you have favors from people because you are nominated.
Yeah.
And do you remember when the government came and said one thing?
What are made
we
become
are
nominated?
a business. So if you invested in that business, you get a space.
I believe, let me just a food of thought, maybe I don't know, but for you to be nominated, you have to be doing something that is actually attracting the system to put you in that position. We can see your ideas and not just ideas, or we can see your deeds and not just deeds. You're actually doing what a Senate should be doing, and this is why we're giving you this position, because you deserve it. Okay, you're doing literally what is expected of you as a. That is why you're supposed to be nominated. What did she do? What did Karen Nyamu ever do to be trending or to become a Senate?
Because
Kukua
she
Bibi
has-
Asamido.
No, because she has favors with the people who are actually
And that's what
voting
I'm
her in.
Kukua Bibi Asamido, or sleeping with the governors. What is it? We need to know.
Literally. 'Cause
What we need to know, because we need women like Millie Odhiambo.
Yeah.
We need people who literally talk with not being apologetic.
Yeah. And talking sense. Every time she speaks out,
Because
even
Karen
at
Nyamu is
that time, you hear
unapologetic,
people
but she's
keeping
talking
quiet.
bullshit.
Exactly.
Ah.
And she's an embarrassment to women. Literally, I'm like, you're a woman, and finding women in the Senate is not easy.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
know very well that the Senate and, of course, the Parliament, a lot, and Keith is trying to explain one thing
Okay.
about the Senate and, of course, the Parliament. He says, you guys have two houses and arms of the government. No, two houses of government. The Parliament, who are the MP, and the Senate, it is the upper. The upper house and the lower house of the Parliament. I can remember the MPs are the upper, no, the MPs are the lower, and then the Senates are the upper. So Senate iko juu ya
Okay.
MPs, and then both are legislative branches of the government. So at the end of the day, the MPs, for example, if Karen was nominated by UDA, right, and UDA is a party, right, and UDA have a lot of numbers in the parliament, right? So if she actually, this is my thought, if she actually invested, or first of all, it might be putting an investment in the government during election, unapewa share yako. Alright, remember, even the deputy president said and confessed that a few months ago when he said Kenya is a business. So if you put a share, if you put your investment, you get your share. That's why we had a lot of officers, even cabinet secretaries walikuwa double. We had office of the prime secretary, prime cabinet secretary, which has never been there, was placed there because these people put investment and they have to reap. So I believe with that, maybe she had gotten a share. Or number two, she was just around these people doing shady stuff to these MPs, and they went and nominated her. Two options.
That is the second option.
Because we've never had anything about. I've never known Karen Nyamu for anything.
Okay.
Like till a queer senator, I was like, who is this girl?
Exactly.
Who is this woman? Because people like Millie, if you hear her, she's been in politics for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like Nimtoto ulikuwa nasikia from kitambo. When she was a woman, a young woman, you could see what she was doing that was related, and you'd be like, this is gonna be an MP. This is gonna be chosen by people.
Right.
But where are you coming from? What did you do? What is your impact? Why were you chosen?
The second option.
Literally.
The second one. She was just around, and that is what she did, and she did what she did. You know? That is it. Because apart from Samido, what is she known for?
Literally.
You know? Apart from being a husband snatcher.
She is a side
What
chick.
are you known for?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the things. It is just so crazy and serious of a system. How do you even employ someone who has baby mama dramas and baby daddy dramas? You know, we don't need someone who's gonna be dragging these issues. We can't be having your family issues on the trend, and we're having you on the trend for not doing your work.
No.
We need to cope up with one thing. We can't multitask. And that goes to the bloggers. You can't keep on posting these people for them to get our attention and likes for nothing.
Yeah.
You are the problem.
Yeah, so that is what happened. But as we come to the end of our show, just something on the lighter note, there was BET Awards this weekend.
Okay.
Shout out to Taylor.
Tyler, of course, won 2 awards.
I didn't feel like she deserved it. I'm not gonna cap.
Why?
I just didn't feel like whatever is going on the block, whatever they're saying, whoever should have won that should have won that.
So who was being said to have won? Irasa?
Nah, sasa mtakashif of course, but yo,
See,
unaangalia tu the numbers of the trends. Because I feel like
Because
Tyler.
I've heard last time it was on the comment section, you could tell Ira deserved. So this other one.
That is Shade Room or that is Kenya?
That was Shade Room.
That is Shade Room.
Yeah.
Go to Shade Room deeper and see. People are mad, man.
People are mad
People
for
are
Tyler.
mad, yeah.
Yes, I've seen people
I'm also
saying.
mad. She didn't deserve it.
I see people saying, and I want us to discuss this.
Okay.
I see people on Shade Room talk on the because me, if I want to know people's minds,
Okay.
because sometimes you don't know a lot about their entertainment basis, so you go on the comment section. Sometimes even if I see a face that I don't know, I go in the comment section, I see what are people saying about this person.
Okay.
Then maybe I do a little bit of research. So I was looking at her award, and what people are saying on Shade Room, or rather on the comment section, is why did she say that? And she said she was not black. She said she was not African.
Okay.
In a previous award, was it Grammy and stuff. After she won Grammy, she actually said, I'm not African. So she was asked, because BET is basically for the black community, right? If you didn't identify yourself as a black woman, then why are you even winning awards and stuff like that? And now I want us to base this conversation. In South Africa, they say stuff like
Africana.
In South, now if you live in South, because South Africans say, she's been asked this question since she said she's not African. All the interviews amekuwa kiulizwa, and this is what she said. If you come from South Africa, guys, people like me, the mulatto, she's a mulatto, right? People don't consider us as Africans, like pure Africans. And me coming from South Africa, that is why if you come from South Africa, you'll definitely understand that these people don't view us.
She's colored.
As
she said she's colored. Or
she has like different.
No, there's a specific term.
Yeah.
Can you keep confirm? She says she's colored or African.
Something like that. So Keith, we have 2 minutes. Keith and I are working at 2 minutes. So Keith, we have 2 minutes to the end of our show. All right, he said let me allow him to join.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, Keith, please.
hell. You guys will explain it. You guys will explain it. You guys in the wilderness. So what's going on with this lady? It's okay. These white people structured Africa and America, the place where they go so badly with racial hire. Remember, whites are always on top. So they always create buffer races to keep black people on the bottom, everywhere they go. So with Tyler, and I know people pissed off because she can't sing. Her singing sucks. Sorry, guys, that the African Americans are called. Her singing stinks. Whitney Houston, she's not. So anyway, so what happened is, in South Africa is a system of the Africans hate themselves. They were taught to hate themselves like all African people. So they got this group of people they call colored, which are the mixed people. So they believe, they were taught that they're better than African people. So Tyler believes she's better than African. So she's been playing this fucking game. That's why she got caught up on the Breakfast Club. They asked her, are you black? What are you? She's like, oh, crazy. And so people like, listen there, broad. You go back to South Africa, you ain't gonna make the money you make in America. We gonna just hurt. Believe me, family. Hate to tell you, her career's already over. Black America has rejected her ass.
Yep.
They've already rejected her career is over. They've already rejected her.
Hakuna
So,
mtaamdai.
not me, Black America. We've already rejected you. 'Cause we're proud to be African. We're proud to be black. Over there, they hate being black. They hate being the mixed people think they're better than African people.
That
and
colorism
black
also,
shit. So
literally.
if you call Tyler black, she's offended. I'm black, African. Hell, I know damn dirty African. She wants to sing African people music. All that shit's so you can't come to America and say you're not African and think people are going to support you. We're going to get rid of you. So what happened now, she's been gotten rid of. That's why people, so it's only black people don't own BET no more. White people do. Even though you think it's a black award, black people don't own it. White people own that shit. So that's why they allowed her to win. But the black Americans already told her, you're canceled. Your little one goofy song. And so the one South Africans, TikTok said, baby, you're not going to make that money in South Africa. The Americans have canceled you. Black Americans. You want to fuck around in their culture. I hate to tell you, it's black American culture she's singing. So they're canceling her ass. So that's why she canceled her tour dates. You can look that up. She'll let you guys go. 2 minutes almost up. She canceled her tour dates because she thought she was big and wanted to go tour with black American singers. And they told her, no,
With Chris
that's why
Brown?
Rihanna
I don't know.
just be broad away from me.
I'm not sure if that is the recent one, but I remember she cancelled that
Rihanna's
too.
always honest.
Rihanna is dog.
Rihanna's always like brutal. Rihanna said, keep this little goofy mixed breed away from me. I'm African. You keep her ass
She's
away
always
from me.
proud.
Yeah.
And don't talk about she's trying to be me
Beyonce.
and wants to go on tour with me. That's a no. So Rihanna already told her, no, hell no. And so other people have told her, you're nobody. You can't tour with us. And so they were going to let her tour with up and coming artists. Oh no, I can't do that big. Who told you were big? Up that one goofy song? Up that make me wanna do that shit? We're going, calm down, we're going to leave. Listen, Tyler is done. Her career is already over. She don't even know. The black Americans, and if you want to believe me, go on TikTok and say, Tyler canceled by Black America. She's canceled. She's done.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it myself, Keith. I've seen it myself on Twitter, on the American Twitter. People are literally
calling her out.
Yeah, people are mad.
Yeah.
Actually, it's crazy. I'm just gonna say, people are like, Sexy Red should have won this than Tyler.
For real?
Yeah. I swear, people are mad, and it's, if you check the comments, it's Black Americans. They're like, Tyler.
But it was African. It was an African award.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the nominees were Sexy Red. I don't know, Glorilla, a bunch of people. I don't. Ayara
No,
Star.
the-
I'm like Ayara Star. Why didn't
this
Ayara
one, Best
win?
International is African award. That's
Okay.
why I was saying Best International. For me, would have been Ira or even Aya Nakamura. If it was a woman, there's vocalist.
But she won the Best New Artist.
She won Best New Artist. She won 2 awards.
She won 2 awards.
Yeah, so
Best
the
New
African
Artist
and Best New Artist.
Right.
But the African international artist with Aya Nakamura or the Irish Star, whoever
Yeah.
Those are Africans.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to say they're African.
They're not, and they embrace.
I'm not letting no mixed breed woman say she's not African win an African award. And they only did that. They only did it because they know African American cancer.
Yeah.
The African Americans don't own BET no more.
Oh,
The
yeah.
cats with the small hats own it now.
Yeah.
So, this is spin
Even
out,
on the
but you
comments,
don't
even
make no
Kenyan,
title.
everybody saying Aya is better than
Your career is
than
over.
Tyler.
I mean,
In
she just
any way.
popped.
Because look at even the catalog of Ira.
Right.
Every week there's a song. Tyler's 2 songs.
Right? Iris.
Their career is over.
Look
Anyway,
at
that's
that.
it. That's all I got to
Alrighty.
say. Shemai.
It's over for her.
Black America already canceled.
Yeah,
Because he disrespected black people.
exactly.
He tried to play that. I'm not African.
I'm not African. Imagine after winning Grammy, the first thing she said was that. I'm not African. The first thing she said.
That's sad.
And then South Africans want to, you know, some of South Africans are on the comment section, they're saying stuff like, "And if you're not from South Africa, you'll never understand." I'm like, you guys appreciate a lot of colorism
South
so
Africans
much.
are dumb.
You are so dumb, guys.
Their minds are gone, Shemai. That's why they can't fight. Their minds are so backwards. They worship everybody.
They worship the white people. It's so crazy. Even mulattoes, if you are mixed point, if you are mixing, what is it?
Appointee.
Yeah, mixed point. If you are appointee, you hate me who looks this black because you feel
No, but we're the same.
exactly.
You, Shemai, and Joey, and Airtime going down in South Africa, you'll be told to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You're African.
Imagine.
Even Airtime, you'll be told to get the fuck. But
Even you, maybe na hiyo accent
light
wata
skin.
who didn't come from Africa?
Oh, unaweza confuse kidogo. Us will be sent out. But anyway, thank you so much, kids. I think we are gonna.
And let me finish this one, say one last bit. And literally, the South Africans and the Kenyans are literally the same people. Literally.
Yeah. It's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But they tell your black ass to get out of there, and we want Tyler, because she's mixed.
Shout out to John Mosquito, who's on YouTube,
Much
says,
lucky.
"What have we told you Kenyans about throwing stones? You know, that's our motto forever."
We
Come
love
on.
stones. Kwanza us was here very prominent.
Shout out to Jiba Jaba, says, "Hi folks, hi to you too." He says, "I don't know who this broad is. Nothing lost." And he also questions about, yes, they said Sexy Red should have won that than Tyler,
Really?
but
I saw with the money.
I know. Come on.
Oh, she's so ghetto. Even I was like, listen, why you throwing money on people? All these are rich people. And she's twerking. I'm like, it's the energy for me.
I like the crazy energy.
It's the
I like
energy
her
for
crazy
me.
energy.
She's
I'm not gonna
crazy,
lie.
guys.
I like Sexy Red's crazy
I think that's
energy.
a trademark because ever since she's been going to
Yeah,
awards,
she
she's
goes with
always
the
with
moolah.
a lot of money.
Okay.
She always thinks that somebody's gonna steal money. She keeps it in the bank. Ghetto mentality. Let me walk with my money, guys.
She's the ghetto princess,
Ghetto princess.
She is a symbol for all ghetto hood.
She recognizes herself as one. She's never
Yeah,
denied
she's
that.
never lied. Yeah,
She
she's
said, "I'm the
always
ghetto
said,
the princess."
Princess.
Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Owning it.
Yeah. I wanted to play one. We can't play Sexy Red.
Very sexy.
Thank you, very sexy.
Tyler said, I'm mixed. Forget that nigga.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. See you tomorrow on the morning show.
love.
And of course, enjoy the rest part of your day. What are your closing remarks?
Have a beautiful evening. You are the change you will see in the world. And it's a July to remember.
Much love. See you guys later.
The South African every time they tell you change your goddamn African.
Much love. See you guys later on the Africa Today show. Have a beautiful day. For those who shall be watching this on a replay, enjoy and leave your comments behind as well. Subscribe if you're new. Download our app on the Google Play Store. Peace. See you guys on Friday.
Is it Sexy that sang a song called Pound Town?
Ah?
Pound Town.
No.
That's not that.
Sexy Red. Oh, Sexy Red.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pound time. Pound time. I know. Keith is about to come at me tonight.
Let me tell you.
Oh.
That Pound Town was played at that event we went at. And people were singing.
Wow.
You remember Joby?
Yeah?
Sexy Red is already being canceled too.
Oh.
because of her garbage ass lyrics.
Will-
That's for her too. Her music is garbage.
Getty sexy. Getty sexy.
Imaginative.
I've never heard one Sexy Red song, so I don't know.
Pound Town.
Just like Pound Town.
You don't know Pound Town?
Pound Town.
I haven't heard one. I don't know none of the songs.
I'll send you one. Funny thing, at that event we went Walieka Sexy Red at night and people
Yeah,
were
after
dancing.
you guys left.
Walieka Sexy Red and people were dancing. Like, people know
People
this song.
stood up.
What do
Wow.
you mean you guys are dancing at Sexy Red? I was like,
It was who performing. There's someone who's performing. They left the stage. They put Sexy Red. Hey, people went crazy.
Joby was having fun, by the way.
I did.
Joby knows all the rap
I know.
I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. I promise. I'm such a good girl.
Cardi B, Sexy Red, Joby knows all that rap.
I'm a good girl.
And Megan Thee Stallion.
I stay high.
Gone bad.